Yogis, welcome to day 3 of your 10-day headstand challenge. So, in our first day, we looked at tripod headstand. In our second day, we looked at classical headstand. And here we are in our third day, and what I want to emphasize is what it takes for you to send your legs up. Because sometimes we're willing to put our head on the ground, have our hands positioned, but there's something about having our feet leave the floor. In my mind, there's a couple things. Firstly, I think we can get stuck in this place of concern or worry about if we fall out of the pose, right? Or we're afraid of hurting ourselves. We also might be kind of in that space of, I don't think I'm ready for this right now. And all I want to suggest to you is that that's just a mindset, right? That's just a mindset. And that coming into anything with a sense of curiosity, exploration, maybe a willingness to even consider it as a possibility can be enough for you to send your legs up. So there's that aspect of it. The second is clearly, physically, you need to have a strong core. And you need to have some strong hip flexors. So the prep pose for today is after you've warmed up your body with a few sun salutation A's, you are going to come into your forearm plank. Probably one of the best core strengtheners that I know of. I'm just going to move back here a little bit. So you want your nose over your thumbs. You want to tuck your belly in. Keep your thighs really strong. And you just want to stay here for anywhere between like 30 seconds, a minute. And this is something that you can do every day. It doesn't, a minute of your time to strengthen your core is, this will really go a long way. A few options for you to just sort of spice things up. So you can take opposite foot outside your mat. You can tap your knees down. So whatever it takes to sort of have a 60-second hold. And then when you have finished, press your hips back into child's pose. So today, come into your headstand. And whether it be tripod or classical, and when you get to this point, where you're like, oh man, where do I go now? Belly in and just send the legs up. Right? Almost like from a clear space. And stay here for a few breaths. The challenge is 10. So you can count those out. Or you can just kind of know what roughly 10 seconds feels like. For those that sort of already know what it's like to come into your headstand, maybe you do a variation with your legs. Taking your legs wide into like a straddle. It's an awesome inner thigh stretch. Come down. Always counter your inversions, headstands, handstands with the pose of a child. See you tomorrow.